Piaget's theory of conservation. Conservation refers to a logical thinking ability which, according to the psychologist Jean Piaget, is present in children during the pre-operational stage of their development at ages 4 to 5, but develops in the concrete operational stage at ages 7 to 11. Conservation refers to the ability to determine that a certain quantity will remain the same despite adjustment of the container, shape or apparent size. We conducted a test on the 9-year-old child for the 3 kinds of conservation.
My name is Yana Pauline Diqueñano and I am 9 years old.
The concept of this test is to understand that the features of an object won't change despite some changes in other features.
First is the conservation of mass.
So there are 2 balls of clay, diba? And they are the same in shape. And do you do like this? Is there the same weight or amount of the clays?
Yes.
Yes.
We gave her 2 equal balls of clay and handed it to her. We asked if it has same amount of clay, and she said yes.
Now, isi-squash ko to. Gagawin ko siyang like pancake. Yan. Ano, same pa rin ba sila ng weight?
Hindi.
You do like this. Yeah. Same pa rin ba sila ng bigat or weight?
No.
Why?
Because this is more little and this is more big.
Which one is little? And one is bigger? This one.
Then we squashed the other ball and asked if it still have the same amount of weight and she said no. We asked why, and she said, the squashed clay is lighter than the other.
The second is the conservation of number.
Now naman, I'm gonna ask you. There are coins here, diba? Are they equal or are they have the same amount?
They are equal.
You count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, good. Now I'm gonna put them closer. Do they still have the same number?
Yes.
Why so?
Because if we separate them is this, but if the numbers of the coins are the same, so it's the same.
Same. Okay.
For this conservation, we showed her 2 rows of coins. We asked if they have the same number, and she said yes. Then we spread the coins on the other row to show that the other side is longer than the other, and asked if it still has the same number of coins. And she answered.
So,
Because if we separate them is this, but if the numbers of the coins are the same, so it's the same.
still the same.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we added 2 more on each row and asked the same questions.
Now I'm gonna add 2 coins each row. Yeah. Are there the same number of coins pa din in this row? Or there are more in this row?
They are the same kasi there are 7 pesos on this row and the other side has 7 pesos too.
Now we're going to play with the clay again.
So you said, di ba, hindi sila same. Oh, you make it the same. You make them like the same amount or bigat. How will you make it?
So
Now we're gonna play with the clay again. Hold. Do they weigh the same? Do they have the same bigat?
yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn this one into a hot dog. Yeah. Now, is this one heavier than this one, or they're still the same?
Same.
Why?
Only the shape has changed.
Okay, okay. or not?
Same. God bless.
According to the test conducted, the child did not conserve in all the procedures. In the first test, which is the conservation of weight, she did not conserve because she only said no when the ball changed into a pancake-like shape, and did not justify her answer. But upon the second trial and making it into a hot dog-like shape, she then said yes and justified her answer. On the second test, which is the conservation of number, the child conserved on both trials since she said yes, and had her answer justified. The child's answer was not consistent on the first test, since in the first trial she said no, and in the second trial she said yes. But in the second test, her answers were very consistent on both trials. Janina Buenafi, Jolene Claudio, Sophia Manelsa, Eliza Oliver, Cleo Santos, Julian Cagnano.